Okay, this is the White Wizard. Catch you slipping. Alright, so this is an email from Itachi. It says, Mr. White Wizard, I came to you with a critical dilemma that I feel I need your help with. Before I ask for your guidance... Okay, hold on. I want you to know that I'm more than willing to pay for the answer, as I understand your time is incredibly valuable. The short version of the story is that I got a chart reading done by an occultist YouTuber I look up to named Marino Ravenberg. He expressed to me that because the spiritual side of his chart is so weak, he will never be able to form relationships with demons or angels, and at best he should become a necromancer. Something about this didn't sit well with him, he said. Maybe his ego is bruised, but maybe something is wrong. He said, I know you don't know me personally, but based on what you do know about him, he says me, it says, I'd really appreciate your advice, as the last thing I want to do is go down the wrong spiritual road based on someone else's recommendation. Thank you for your time, Itachi. Well, I'm not going to answer anything about what you asked me, other than you are already going down the wrong spiritual road. And I'm going to explain to you what you're doing and why it's wrong. Okay, so this is Itachi's video. It's called, if you can see that, a message to people who think I'm a scammer. So I checked this video out.
You know, every now and then I have people who not only will they, comment on my channel, shit-talking me, saying, oh, everything you're doing is a scam, oh, your program is a scam. I'll have clients or, subscribers that I have stopped working with because I deem them incompetent. So I will block them from the channel. I will delete their comments. And because they're so entitled and upset and they think that they own me, that's another fascinating thing. When people hire you for a service or even just subscribe to your channel without giving you any money and just start commenting on your channel, they think they own you now. Like, they think I'm their bitch and I'm gonna do whatever they say forever. Now, this couldn't be farther from the truth. So I will have disappointed customers who said some dumb shit or didn't live up to a certain expectation or a certain agreement we made, and they will report the channel, they will talk shit on the channel, whatever. They'll do stupid shit like that. They'll go to other subscribers and try to pollute them and poison their minds and say, oh, don't trust him, he's a scammer, he's selling a scam program. The program he's trying to, the program that people are reserving is a scam. How would you know if it's a scam when it hasn't come out yet? The program drops on Halloween. You could be suspicious that it's a scam, but when by what I say, judge me by what I do. To see if they're going to try to upload it on their own channel to kill my credibility. To see if they're going to try to blackmail me, right? That is perceived as the truth. To test their resolve. To see if they're going to try to blackmail me. To see if they're going to try to upload it. People pass the test, and some people their knowledge or sabotage. People say, and not as I say. Pass the test, and some cases, people have failed the test, and I've cut them off. Kill my credibility. Just to see what certain people are made of. And kill my credibility. Just to see if they're going to try to upload it on their own channel to kill my credibility. Just to see what certain people are made of. And in some cases, people pass the test, and some cases, people have failed the test, and I've cut them off. But judge me as I do, not as what people say, and not as I say. Because certain...
Okay, I'm not going to go through the whole video, but there's a reason I am making this public. Alright, so I noticed some similarities in the things Itachi was saying, and it became extremely clear that Itachi copies the fuck out of me. talking about telling people lies to see what they'll do. You're testing your clients and customers. I've noticed a lot of similarities towards Itachi and my material. So I need to set a few things straight. First of all, there was a video that there was an email I sent Itachi that had to do with the charges, the allegations against me, and I spoke about what happened during the situations, and I heard him say Taylor Menon, and he said that I sucked Taylor Menon's toes. I want people to know, for public record, that's incorrect. I've never touched Taylor Menon's feet. I've never sucked her toes, and I don't give a fuck about that piece of shit bitch. I'm not saying Itachi said that on purpose. Maybe he supposedly misread it, but the girl who got her toes tucked voluntarily, her name was not Taylor Menon. So that's one thing. That's one thing I wanted to mention. Another thing I wanted to mention is Itachi had an interview where he mentioned that I wasn't MGTOW, but I talked about racism and occultism. The majority of my material online has nothing to do with racism, and I clearly have MGTOW on my videos. So I'm going to tell Itachi, don't talk about me. Whether you say you're doing it on purpose or you're saying you're not doing it on purpose, the things that you're saying are misrepresenting me. Also, I noticed Itachi said something on a video that I made that had me displaying rage. He said something about me being frustrated in a comment. I'm not frustrated. I'm the one in control. My displays have nothing to do with frustration. I am extremely educated and intelligent, and I do things for particular reasons. A display of aggression from a male, that doesn't necessarily mean that the male or the person is frustrated at all. It could mean multiple things. So I'm going to go through this email. When I sent Itachi information about what happened so he could put it on his channel, there I had been busy, so I apologized to Itachi for the delay of sending him the information because I'm busy. And he said, no problem, I understand, I will upload the video as soon as I get the info. And then he said, okay, I'm sending you the that's me saying I'm going to send him the information now. I have an emergency. So I want people to know that I have talked to the media, blah, blah, blah. So I let him know all that stuff. I told him to hurry up. No problem. He said, I'm making it now. Then he posted a video. I said, I appreciate it. And then there we go. Itachi says, I have been falsely accused, so I understand completely. I'm basically the 23-year-old version of you. That's why I connect with your information on such a deep level. And the issue here is Itachi is saying he's basically the 23-year-old version of me. That's impossible. You don't even know me. And if you're basing my personality off the information that's online, which is all you can do, you don't know a damn thing about me because I don't reveal myself. So my whole point here is I want to tell the public that it's dangerous. My information is dangerous if you're not dealing with me, because it's not complete, and it can only be complete if you deal with me. My information will help you, but only to a certain point. Not knowing how to use the information can put you in a bad situation. And what I'm trying to explain is the war that I am in, that you are in, whether you realize it or not, is far deeper than you probably can imagine. And you're gonna have to pay to know that information. I've never put it online. You can't even find it. I'm starting men's studies now, womenology, to help men, lead them to a certain place. I've started the Dragon Clan for a reason. All right. I am the White Wizard. I'm not Mr. Jones. Don't call me Mr. Jones ever again. Don't ever say that I primarily talk about racism, because that's not even true. I rarely have spoken about racism. I just now mentioned some things because it's part of social dynamics. But the majority of the stuff that I talk about has nothing to do with racism. Also, like I said, I have MGTOW on many of my videos. So to say that I'm not MGTOW makes no sense. Itachi, if you're going to do your thing, then do it. But don't claim that I'm your mentor. Don't make it look like I'm your mentor. And don't use things from me and copy me. That doesn't make any sense. Do your own thing. The information that you put out seems similar to mine. It seems like you're just copying from me. This video, you're clearly you're saying the same things that I've said in my video. I get a shitload of clients and customers who pay me tons of money, and I test people because people want my stuff like crazy. I doubt anything you have to say has any relevance compared to my information. Everything you are and everything that you do is based off my information. You have satanic secrets, you have the addiction, you've tried to buy magic and propaganda and whatever else you wanted to buy. The issue here with you is that you thought you were a 23-year-old version of me. That makes no damn sense. If you knew anything about me, you would know that I don't share. I don't share my likeness. I have no mentor. I have no one that I mentor close to me for you to have any idea who the fuck I am. Because if you knew anything about me, you would have saw this video coming. And you did not. Do not claim that you did. If you knew anything about me, you would have never, ever emailed me saying that you are the 23-year-old version of me. How is that possible when you know not a goddamn thing about me? And I must let you know publicly, because someone wants me to let you know publicly. Evidently, you did attempt to summon Belial. I'm going to let everybody here publicly know that Itachi asked me to teach him things about the occult. He mentioned witchcraft or voodoo. And during the trial that I had in October, before that I contacted Belial. You can see on my channel that I had contacted Belial even before I contacted Itachi. You can see the sigil of Belial. And what happened was, Itachi wanted to learn about witchcraft and the occult. So I told him to contact Belial on my behalf, because I wasn't sure I was going to do well in court. And this is what we call a true test. He's talking about he tests people and all this stuff. He ripped that off from my channel. I've been saying that for years because that's what I do. Everything about Itachi he's trying to copy from me. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so Itachi tried to contact Belial. And anyway, I have a message from Belial to Itachi. And this will give Itachi a lesson. I'm not going to mention what the lesson is, but Belial wants Itachi to know that he's a straight up bitch. A straight up bitch. I mentioned to Itachi, because Itachi told me he contacted Belial, he said a pact was made and all that stuff, and then he said it didn't work. It did work. Belial did know of your existence. He does know who you are. But I have a lot more street cred than you do. We'll put it that way. I've been in the occult for years. and you're copying off someone, trying to benefit off someone else's work. You can't do that, and I won't even let you. Do not try to associate yourself with me at all. You can take the damn videos off your channel if you want to. I don't give a fuck. But I want people to know I never mentored Itachi. He is in no way special. He is in no way anything other than a copy. Everything he says on his channel is derived from my information. There's no reason to even give him any business. And when I say that, I'm not even dissing Itachi. But why would you go to Itachi when I'm here? It doesn't make any sense. What is he going to teach you that I don't know better? He's still trying to learn from me. In fact, I have his emails where he's asking me to teach him and mentor him and having conversations with me, not understanding what I was doing. Transfer? You didn't take that seriously enough. You talked about your spirituality, your spiritual path. You made a mistake. You tried to get into someone else's energy. And so what do you think that means? You tried to get into my energy. You tried to say that you were the 23-year-old version of me when you don't even know me. What do you think that means? You're talking about spiritual path. You're having a problem, supposedly dealing with angels and demons. I'm not even going to talk about that. But I will say, you can't do shit because I own you. I own everything about you, and you know nothing about me. I have not revealed myself. You don't know a damn thing about me, ever. You can't even find any accurate information about me on the internet. I sent Itachi some information when it came to my trial and new charges I had. I wanted him to post that to the public so people could see that. It's public knowledge. Everyone's contacted me about the legal stuff that's going on, so whether he did it or not, it's fine. But when it comes to Itachi and his value, Itachi has tried to build himself using someone else's information, trying to copy someone, and has made a spiritual offense. Basically, he's committed a spiritual felony. I don't want to hear anybody else ever comparing me with Itachi or saying Itachi and Mr. Jones. I'm not Mr. Jones, I'm the White Wizard. Itachi has nothing to do with me. I didn't know about him until a few months ago. And after I went over and checked him out and listened to what he said in his emails and realized that he thought he could copy somebody and be a 23-year-old version of somebody and literally try to use psychological techniques to help him. I've never even heard of anybody calling him a scammer. People have tried to call me a scammer because all the things Itachi tried to say in the video are true for me. People go crazy over my information, have offered me all kinds of things, and have created YouTube videos against me. I've had legal problems because of the things I've been able to do. All the backlash has to do with the fact that I have true power. And people are jealous of me. People want to be able to do the things that I can do. People want my information. People obviously, like Itachi, want to copy me. People are all over me. That's why I test people. That's why I do the things that I do. That's why they have YouTube videos calling me a scammer. That's real life for me. I don't know anything about anybody calling Itachi a scammer. What I do know, they may call him a scammer now after this video, but what I do know is he's saying things word for word, well, with his spin, a lot less legit than me, in his video trying to copy me. I don't appreciate it. If you're having issues with the occult, It might have to do that you're pissing somebody off far more powerful than you. And you cannot deal with any of my information and try to benefit from it and try to screw someone over without having issues. Because, as I told you in email, I enchanted everything. No one benefits, no one tries to copy from me, no one has bad intentions towards me, and I don't know about it. The spirits, the non-physical beings, won't shut the fuck up. Belial made sure that I said this publicly. Don't fuck with the occult unless you know what the fuck you're doing. You don't even know who the fuck I am. You know not a goddamn thing about me. And you don't even understand the situation that's going on. And don't ever say frustration or Mr. Jones is frustrated. I am the White Wizard and I am not frustrated. I'm just far more intelligent than you can even comprehend. You don't even know what's going on. Itachi's channel is nothing but a copy. He has derived the bulk of his information from me. He thought that he could learn more from me through email. He watches my videos, he tries to copy my information and recycle it. People think that I've mentored Itachi. I didn't know Itachi existed. I didn't even know that he bought any of my programs. He might have gotten a hold of the programs just being uploaded. I uploaded Satanic Secrets for free after I sold it in July, so anybody could have uploaded it. It's still enchanted, and I'll talk about that. It's copyrighted as well. He said he had the addiction. A lot of people have the addiction. I don't remember everybody that buys from me. And the addiction was purposely passed around. I didn't have so many restraints on the addiction because I was getting the information out there. Magic and propaganda, natural fucking law, fucked up to power will be a lot much harder, almost impossible to access if you don't purchase it. I want people to know that Itachi has nothing to do with me any more than any of you do. He watched my videos. I guess he got a hold of programs somehow, and he's tried to recycle my information and maybe put his own spin on it and use what he thinks are marketing techniques, because the things he's saying in the videos kind of piss me the fuck off, because I really have to deal with people trying to do all kinds of crazy stuff trying to get my information. All kinds of crazy things. I have to test people and do all kinds of things because of real life situations. It's not a joke. And I see some copycat here talking about, oh, I'm not a scammer and I test people. So you're intelligent enough to understand that that makes it look like people want you and that you're important. That's the psychology behind that. Unfortunately, you're just a copycat, and I really am going through this. If you search me, you'll see videos where they call me a scammer, they call me all kinds of things. People say all kinds of shit about me. That's a sign of real power. Itachi is a sign of my power. Someone saying they're the 23-year-old version of you is so insulting. I have done everything to make sure people have no idea what's coming and no idea who I am. So you thought, based off the information that you can find online, that you knew something about me. I'm not even going to verbally express what it is you need to know. If you knew a damn thing about me, you would have never, ever, ever emailed that to me. But it would not have mattered, because anyone who comes in contact with my information, especially Satanic Secrets, the spirits contact me. Because if you have the intention to use my information to get into the energy of my information and to try to copy me in any way, you violate. And the spirits contact me. You get nothing from me. You will not prosper. You cannot do anything based off me. Itachi has nothing to do with me. I did not mentor him. We are not buds. And the things he's saying in his videos are from me. He's trying to take power from a power source and build off of it. He's trying to benefit from someone else's success. No one gets close to me, and no one benefits from my success but me. I help people, and they go live their own damn lives and do their own damn thing. How dare you try to copy me, you fucking bitch. And that's from Belial. And if you think that's not from Belial, go find someone else in the occult who's credible. Get a reading done. Talk to a psychic. Do some divination. Contact Belial yourself. And find out if he literally called you a bitch. Okay, something's coming in from Belial right now. Belial is saying Itachi is not a bitch per se. He's just a bitch anyway. Because he tried to rip somebody off spiritually. And because he had bad intentions from the start. And this is Itachi's lesson. Itachi wanted to learn about the occult and witchcraft. I had him contact Belial on my behalf, even though I had already contacted Belial to see what he would do. Belial assessed Itachi and reported back to me. Belial is saying Itachi clearly does not understand power. And he has bad intentions towards someone who he thought had certain weaknesses. And he wasn't smart enough to understand someone far more powerful than him. This is a lesson in supremacy. Don't fuck with people you know nothing about. And this is the point. The point is, don't fuck with Mr. Jones. Don't fuck with the White Wizard. Don't fuck with the occult. And destroy your damn channel. Take your channel offline or suffer the consequences. This is what this means. You can keep your channel up and you can do whatever you want, but there will be spiritual consequences. If you respect the occult and if you respect the fact that you did something you should not have done, you will take your damn channel off and you will figure out how to be your damn self. But keep it up if you want. I suggest you don't. This is the White Wizard. Hold on a second. Belial has something else to say. You want me to say that? Belial wants me to say the White Wizard will fuck you up and fuck you over to nothingness. The White Wizard doesn't even play games. Leave the fucking occult alone. Verify this information if you need to by doing what I said previously. And get a reading done. You are not the 23-year-old version of me. You have nothing to do with me. I don't appreciate you copying me. I don't appreciate you misrepresenting me, saying that I speak primarily about racism and the occult and I'm not MGTOW when I have MGTOW clearly on my fucking videos. I barely speak of racism. I've only spoken of it recently. Trying to interpret my power as frustration and then trying to copy me and use my experience for your marketing techniques. And then tell me to my face that you're the 23-year-old version of me. That's not even possible. Anyway, that's me fucking animating the asshole. I don't agree with you about what the fuck you thought you knew. Take care, the White Wizard.